And there's the Mandarin residence, the two tallest buildings. My memory's going. And there is the ICOM Siam. And we're heading, ooh, shoot. I want to say that building, that cream building there behind the Hilton Garden, I believe that is the BTS. Here comes the Gold Line, smaller train, and I just saw these tracks shift. I'm not sure what that's about. Or is this a monorail system? Don't know. No, actually the opposite. They're on tires. I know the new yellow line is monorail, Disneyland style, but this is a more like a truck on a rail. And as you hear, all the announcements are also in English. Unlike, is it Vietnam? It was one place I was at, I think Vietnam, where it's just zero English. Even the signs in the airport, they're just almost intentionally, we're not gonna put it in English. It's in Vietnamese, deal with it. I did notice as the track pulled up, it's only one line, and then there was a switch. So I would assume at some point this is gonna get bigger. The train pulls up to the station, they switch tracks, is what appears to have been happening.
Next station,
so I'm just gonna go ahead and film the quick trip back to the BTS. Hopefully, I got 30% battery. Hopefully it'll hang in there. And getting our boundaries, the Chao Phraya River is right there where that huge building is. And there's the signal pole. The police station is right behind that. And we should be, yep, arriving at ICOM Siam Mall. It's 9 in the morning, so it's not open.
Passengers are reminded that although the wearing of masks has been relaxed for outdoor public areas,
It's the end of 2023 and there's still, we suggest you wear a mask on the train, but it's not mandatory, not at this point anyhow. So now we're arriving at the Charoen station.
ผู้โดยสารโปรดทราบขณะเข้าออกขบวนรถโปรดระวังช่องว่างระหว่างพื้นเชิญชานกับขบวนรถขอบคุณค่ะ Attention, please mind the gap between train and
That beautiful tannish, yellowish building, tannish I guess, is the Ban Chao Phraya. We have been sitting at the station a good 45 seconds, so maybe unlike the, what do you call it, the Sukhumvit line, which pulls up, the doors open, 5 seconds later the train's taken off. Maybe there's just less trains here, or just two trains, I don't know. So it seems to give you a fighting chance at each station. See, and here's what I mean. Arriving to the station, there's two tracks, but then it's going to go down to one track. I think it's just so you only have one train, one station. And this is looking across the river. You have Siloam and Satorn. And then of course, big Lumpini Park, and then you get on the other side of Lumpini Park and you're heading over towards my neck of the woods. No, I don't know what's going on here. There's two lines here. So okay, I know what it is. There's obviously two lines and just one line at the station. So there you go. Hey, you know, I'm not that bright. I'm figuring it out as I go. And this down here is called the river. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking there was one line and they switched at the station. There's two lines, but then one train can pull into the station at a time. And there's the Chao Phraya right there. And there goes the other train. And here's the highway off to the right, which is gonna cross the Taksim Bridge. There's the busy highway. Everybody heading over to work. It's 9 a.m. But a lot of places don't open till 10 a.m. and then they'll just go late into the evening, 10 p.m. This is the BTS track. And we're shifting to the right so the other train can come out on the other track. Yeah, so they just do the shift at the station. Makes sense. I'm glad the BTS doesn't do that, or it would just add 5 minutes to each trip. And it looks like they have I don't know what that is, but it rides down the rails. That piece of equipment. And here we are, Thonburi, in the line. Interchange with the BTS. And just like the BTS, just walk up. There's also a ticket booth if you don't want to deal with it, but these machines are easy. I wouldn't stick 100 baht in there. I'll bet it's going to give you a bunch of coins in return. It's in Thai. For me, I'm going to switch it to English. I don't know what the other choices are. English and Thai. Okay, so no Chinese, Japanese, just put it in English. And I was up at Klong San. I'm going to Krung Thonburi. So you press there, one person, and it says it's 16 baht. I don't know. I guess if you change it to 2 people, you're gonna get, okay, I changed it to 5 by accident. It's 80 baht for 5 people. You see how it is. I guess it'll kick out 5 cards. And as you leave the gold line, it's attached in just a short walk, whatever it is, 100 feet, and you're at the Thonburi BTS. So very convenient, very easy way to get around town without having to deal with traffic. Yeah, cab, Bolt, Grab, that's all cheap, but from here to get back to my place, it's gonna take, whatever, 30 minutes on the train, maybe a little less. I would guess it would take closer to an hour in a cab. So even though that fare will be a whole $5 or $6 US, it's just a hassle to me sitting there in traffic. Mix in an accident and you can easily double those times. So if you're just visiting and you don't want to deal with the machines, just walk up there, tell them where you're going, get a one-way ticket. If you're moving here, bring your passport, I know, but they want it, they enter the information, and they'll give you a rabbit card or charge you, maybe it's 100 baht for the rabbit card. Put 1,000 baht on there and that will last you all month. And back at the BTS Thonburi, you can see the 2 tallest buildings and the Hilton Garden Hotel and a little peak of the Mandarin Oriental residence on the Chao Phraya River. That's the distance we just came. There's also plenty of large condos. This looks like an older one. This reminds me of my building, just with a little bit of fading paint, but that could also equal very large units. This one looks like it might have had, it looks older, but it looks like it might have had a paint job at some point. Hopefully my building will get that treatment. And I'm not sure what that is. I would say maybe solar panel deal up on the roof, who knows? But at least 2 or 3 very large buildings right here at the Thonburi BTS. And that building right there, that's the Sukhumvit building where we got on the end of the line at the gold line. Rode over here past Icom Siam, and now we're back at Thonburi. So thank you so much for following me along Thonburi this morning. And consider subscribing for more looks around Bangkok. Have a great morning.